Hello everyone and welcome finally to a game that so many of you guys have been waiting for a very long time now, Ultimate Cat Simulator by Gluten-Free Games. And I know a lot of you guys have just been bouncing off the walls, eager and excited and waiting to see this game come out. It is an upgraded version of the Cat Simulator game that Gluten-Free had out quite a while ago, and I'm really excited to be here, especially with our brand new cat who does not quite look like the cat on the logo that we have on our thumbnail for the video, but I can promise you the thumbnail is a lot more accurate in my head than the current appearance of Coffee Beans, the female stray cat that we are going to be following around for a little while. Coffee Beans was born over in that big giant city that you can see in the background, and she was named after coffee beans, one of the first things that her stray mother saw when she was born behind a dumpster. She is quite a scraggly thing with a little bit of a foul temper, but we are going to see what big city life has to offer her in Ultimate Cat Simulator. As you guys know by now, with our Ultimate Simulator LPs, we actually end up having a lot more story than you would ever expect to have in this game, but it's so much fun to see all of the stories develop and all of the random things happen. And is that a skunk? We might leave the skunk alone. I have a feeling Coffee Beans knows better than to mess with the skunk, but I'm really excited. It seems like the layout for the Ultimate Cat Simulator is the same as all of the other Ultimates that we've played. So you've got your levels, you've got your different skills that you want to level up: vitality, strength, dexterity, intelligence, and then you've got your buff upgrades with hissing and meowing, mark of the wolf, mark of the fox, mark of the rhino, and all of those different marks actually give you special stat abilities that you can use. And then we've also got our special skills: enhanced senses to be able to locate nearby enemies, quick recover, which also helps to recover your entire pack, or in this case I suppose you could call it their clan. You can indeed have other cats come and join you. You can even have kits with them, which is going to be pretty exciting. And killer instincts to increase the damage you can do. So you guys know the drill by now. You guys have gotten a good look at Coffee Bean. She's just a little short hair stray who wanders around the city. I think she kind of wandered out into the wild, but this is not really the place for her. So we're going to go ahead and get started and start roaming around and trying to find her some food. I think she has just almost by accident ended up outside of the city limits, and so we're going to try to get her back into the city. Wow, look at the way they move. I know that Gluten really worked hard to have somebody help him out with the cat models this time, and they're really smooth. And we found a new fact. Good job, Coffee Bean. You're finding treasure. Oh, she like hissed at it. That's so cute. Finding treasure in the forest. What fact did she find? We can go down and you can get like special little facts you can read. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal on Earth, running at top speeds of 70 miles per hour. That they are. And I think actually if you look at a whole bunch of the different skins you can open up, there's even like cheetah and tiger skins when you get up to like the 50s. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, look at how there's so many pretty things. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so many beautiful cats when we finally are able to start breeding our cat too. All right, and as usual with our Ultimate games, I'll probably make it... Oh man, where's the city? There's the city. Oh, and there's a duck. Can we eat the duck? It's really running for it. Come on, Coffee. Can you catch it? Come on, Coffee Beans. All right, you've got this. Come on. You need that duck. You need some food. It's really already very wet. Yay! All right, and she leveled up. Fantastic. So she has picked up her duck. Let's see if there's a safe place we can run. There's a little rat. We know to avoid those unless you want to get bit and get sick. But let's run under this tree and then we'll eat our duck and then we can start heading into the big city. Apparently the maps for this particular version are just huge and there's so much that you can do and so much that you can see. So we'll go ahead and eat our duck really quickly. I wonder if we could even do some fishing. That would be interesting. Is that another treasure chest way over there? Maybe. It's kind of hard to see. We're going to go ahead and run this direction. What's this? What kind of bush is this? And we'll see what Coffee Beans is able to find. What is this bush? Can I like knock things down out of it? It's just a giant litter box over here. Oh, and what's this? Is that a dog? Oh my gosh, is that a dog? That's a dog! We've got to watch out for that. There's definitely some dangers in the big city. Oh my gosh. And can we run into that little sewer drain pipe? Oh my gosh, is that dog coming this way? The dog fell behind the sewer drain pipe and it's just sitting there wagging its tail. And look at Coffee Beans. She's just like licking her paw. Like, yep, that's where dogs belong. Oh my gosh. This is going to be really interesting to see. But yeah, if you guys are familiar with a lot of our other Ultimate Let's Plays, I really love to toss in quite a few challenges for ourselves to keep it really interesting and to keep it really fresh. And we're definitely going to be doing that this time too. So it is possible that Coffee Beans could potentially end up dying. Oh my gosh, I'm just stuck in a big city. Can't even find my way through all the buildings. It is possible that she might not survive long enough to have kits. So we'll have to see what we can manage to pull off. I know that frustrates some of you guys because you're like, no, Seri, no. I hate when you do stories. I hate, oh, there's a skate park. That's so cool. I hate when you like make the cats possibly end up dying because they got attacked by something. But I promise you guys, in the end, it is always better to offer up that bit of drama. Everything story-wise just ends up dying if you don't give yourself the opportunity to have to face challenges and the opportunity to have to struggle to survive sometimes. So I promise it'll definitely be worth the payoff. Can we get? It's like a giant scratching pad. Can we make it all the way to the top? Can we manage to like almost glitch our way? Whoa! Look at her go! Coffee Bean, that's so awesome. So she's just running around the skate park now. I guess we'll have to go look for some food soon. She's totally out of energy too, so I'll have to let her rest a little bit. So we might just sit and rest for half a second. Let's see. Yeah, this is a cool skate park. That's so interesting. There's a bunny. Yes, that's what we need. We need a bunny. It's really fast though. We may not be able to get the bunny. Oh boy. All right, where are we? It's a two-leg. It's a two-leg. Can I get the bunny before? Oh, okay, that was a dog. Where is the dog? Oh, yeah. Hey, stop that. Back off. Back off. You can't finish off Coffee Bean. I just started playing with her. Back off, you giant dog. Oh, and the other thing about the Ultimate games. We're going to say the dog just passed out. We'll never eat dog. I'm just going to say that the dog passed out there. But yeah, the other thing about the gluten games is that they can seem a little bit violent, but this is the rough and tough world. If you guys wanted to take the kitty gloves off, so to say, and end up having a simulator where there's dramatic things that can happen and you could end up getting killed by dogs and things like that, then you're in the right place. All right, so apparently, oh, there's a car. There are even cars. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a little bit intense, I think. So we need to avoid the two legs. We need to manage to figure out where we can find some food. Let's run across the street. We need to not get run over by the cars. Oh my gosh. Coffee Beans, you're going to have to face so many challenges in life. Oh, there's some pretty flowers too. All right, but yeah, Coffee Beans got her name because she was born to a stray mother behind a dumpster. And her mother saw Coffee Beans as one of the first things that she got a good smell of right after she had her kits. And Coffee Beans goes by the nickname Bean or Beans. Oh, there's food. There's food. It's a dumb pigeon. It's a chickadee. It actually just flew right into our mouth. I'll take it. We need the food. We desperately need the food. There we go. But yes, so Coffee Beans was named after coffee beans, just coffee grinds that was in the dumpster. Is that like a little rural area? Let's see if we can get into some housing. I think I want to stick around kind of where the houses are, and it looks like there's some food over there too. Man, it's been so long since we've done anything that I have to kind of remember. Can I have her go ahead and sit down? I'm pretty sure there's a way you can rest, but I think it has to be if you are over. Oh, and we did level up. Did we get any skills? Nope, no skills, no buffs, and no available points. So she's still just a little scrawny stray cat. But I'm pretty sure there are actually places that we could make our own. And actually, you know what? I didn't even think about it. But there's this gigantic map we can look at. Yeah, look. There's different spots over here where hopefully we can make our little dens. And it looks like there are places where we could end up running into big giant bosses. This is a huge map. All right, come on, Coffee Beans. Ignore the two-leg. Run right past him. Don't let him get ya. Oh, he coughed at us. Oh, run for it. Can I make it over the wall? We can't. Oh, there's a dog there. All right, we want to go back over the wall. This is kind of amazing. Oh dear, now we're out of energy, so we've got to let her rest for a second. So let's try to make our way towards our first hideout, and it seems like there's a hideout right next to us if we just leave this yard. So let's make another jump for it, and then let's see. Come on, up we go. And where is it? Is it over here? Is that where we want to be running? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think if we just keep going straight, we should run into somewhere that we can make into our den. And then, oh, this hedge is so big. Coffee bean! Coffee bean! Coffee bean! No, coffee bean, why? Oh no, you guys. We ran into our first proper glitch. I'm stuck inside. The cement was wet. The cement was wet. We're not going to lose our first cat to wet cement. This isn't the way it works. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. And we ended up back in the big forest because we weren't able to get to the house in time, but we learned the dangers of wet cement at least. And since that was just a little glitch, I'm not going to really worry too much about that, but I am going to get this frog. Ha! Wow, the frog is as big as we are. I have totally forgotten how, like, proportionally silly and unrealistic the ultimate games are, but they're also kind of fun because of that. And apparently there is a den right ahead of us. Actually, a den in the skate park would be sort of interesting for this cat, but we'll have to see. Wait, is it not? I don't think it's a den in the skate park. I think it's an entrance to the sewer. What? Hang on now. I don't think Coffee Beans would risk that, but we did see that dog. Whoa, okay. We did see that dog try to get into the sewer. No, Coffee Bean, get out. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is she gonna be like a sewer alley cat? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna give this a little bit of an investigation. I have no idea what's in here, but I didn't expect like multi-level stuff. So let's see what's happening over here, huh? And then give it a good leap. Okay, and then what's over here? Is there, what's down there? I see something. Is that a treasure chest? Coffee Bean! You are ridiculously lucky with these things. It's been a long time. It's been since Ultimate Fox that we found like 2 treasure chests in the same day. Oh, wow. All right, we found another fact. So she is definitely a really good fact-finding cat. She must be quite the spirit of an investigator. But we haven't really seen any other cats just yet. I heard something. Are we about to be attacked by something? No, the chest just closed. That was interesting. But yeah, this is not going to be... Oh, there's venomous snakes in there. Do you see them swimming around? Interesting. The sewers may be a little bit more dangerous than I anticipated. And there's the bald eagle is trying to get at us from outside of the sewers. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah, the ultimate games can often get a little bit unrealistic, but it's really fun to just roll with it and just make up stories as we go. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of frogs and mice inside of the sewers. Can I get anything? All right. We'd have to get out of the water. So there's a whole bunch of food. You just have to be able to like jump on it. Did I get it? Oh. She did it. All right. We managed to get our food. Except, unfortunately, it looks like we didn't manage to eat any of it because it ended up in the water. Phooey. But yeah, the ultimate simulator games, those of you who have played with me before know it can get like really hyper unrealistic, but in a fun way. So we're just going to go with the flow of the story and see what happens. They were super popular last time we played them, which I will admit surprised me a little bit, but I think it's because so many of you guys can play along and share the secrets and share just the stories as they unravel. It's a big open world and we can do so much with it to just... Come on, Coffee Bean. All right, we managed to get out of the sewer. Phew. And at least she got rinsed off in the clean water too. But yeah, it's a big, giant open world, and we can just figure out what we're going to do with it. So we'll spend the first few days really exploring everything, running away from that bald eagle, because we've learned in Ultimate Fox Simulator that bald eagles are really tough and they will attack the heck out of you. And then once we get settled, we'll start figuring out just where the flow of the story is. We might try to figure out some sort of city clan thing that could go on. I think a lot of you guys would really enjoy that if we had some sort of like wildcat city clan. So we'll see how we do. And then those of you who are already playing, do let me know, what are you enjoying the most about the Ultimate Cat Simulator? And can I get this raccoon? Ha! Maybe, come on, let's try to get this raccoon. Let's try to get him. We're gonna run out of energy before we can get him. Ah! We're gonna run out of energy. Oh, we got him. Okay, and then maybe if I can jump and then swipe at him. Darn, getting the perfect swipes is still really hard. All right, there we go. And we managed to get the raccoon. Coffee Bean has defeated the raccoon, which normally a cat would not be able to really easily defeat a raccoon. That would take a lot of effort, but we're gonna start letting the normalcy of everything sort of slide. All right, let's run this way and let's see if we can find that house that was supposed to be like one of the dens, because I would really, really, really love to see what it's like. Like, are we supposed to go inside a house? Has she been accepting food from a two-leg? All right, yeah, if we keep moving forward. And then, you know, really the animation kind of reminds me of Roblox, to be honest. All right, and then what happens over here, huh? Oh my goodness, is this just like an empty house? I think this is just like an empty house and we get to poke around and wander in it. That's so amazing. And we can sleep here. We can go ahead and just like knead the ground. We can sleep here. Oh, look at her. So we've found a two-legs house that we can just kind of curl up in and make our own. I think it's just like an abandoned house. And there's nobody here. That's such a city cat thing to do. Such a city alley cat thing to do. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll end up staying here the whole time. This could be a good potential spot to start exploring from. So is that a horse? What the heck is that? Oh my. That's a monster for sure. I think maybe that's a Jeep. I'm gonna hope that's a Jeep and not just like a giant horse or some sort of other terrifying monster just roamed by. But yeah, we'll see what else there is to offer and we will poke around, and I think this is where the big city is. There's definitely a lot to explore and there's a lot of wild land too. So maybe Coffee Bean will end up finding, when she is finally ready to find a mate of her own, maybe she'll end up falling for a wild cat from the woods, and we'll move out of the big city and into the woods, and we'll just see what kind of stories really start evolving from this awesome game. It's very awesome, very nice, very simple, and it's available I think on at least the Google Play Store right now. I'm not sure if you guys on the Apple Store can get it just yet, but it's only 99 cents, and Gluten Free is such an awesome guy. He works really hard. So I hope you guys will enjoy it, and I will see you for the next chapter of our story next time. Bye bye.